We got a total outlier coming at you. So she's currently in Cleveland, works for a big company, works for Visa. She's like, nah, I'm gonna move to France. She's moving to France soon. Shonda, you're up.
All right.
Now we can hear you.
Okay, excellent. I think I'm having some internet issues. First, let me say thank you because your story is my story, literally. It wasn't enough to just escape, the job. I have to escape the country because I'm done. but, but but my question to you is, how did you figure out what you wanted to do? Like once you figured out, because 2024, I said, it's all about my value system, right? Like after a lot of prayer and like meditation, I was like, this does not align with my values. If it doesn't align with my values, I'm not doing it. So how did you come to a place where you understood what you wanted to do, like what your purpose was?
Oh, girl. I first of all, I feel like we need to have an offline chat as well. So I'm gonna give
We
you
do.
yeah. So please connect with me. And I mean, obviously that invitation goes to everyone, but Shonda especially. I mean, everything you just said. And girl, I escaped to lots of countries when I left Harley. I traveled for like 8 months until my dad got really sick. And so what I realized, and I'm just saying that I didn't move anywhere, but I traveled around, and I was like, oh shit, like the old adage, wherever you go, there you are. So I love that you're already doing the work, because I figured kind of, I was trying to outrun myself, and you're already in the work. So bravo for that, because you're further along than I was at the time based on what you just described. The other thing I always say, and I know every time I say this to someone, I'm reminding myself of this as well. Every badass accomplishment is a series of tiny steps. So literally follow the breadcrumbs, one tiny step at a time. It is the only way. And I'm not even going to say I got where I am today, because I don't even know what that means. I'm still following the breadcrumbs and figuring it out every single day. So pay attention, be in awareness about what lights you up, follow those, see what doors and portals that opens up. Honestly, girl, that was my whole journey and still is to this day. And I know when I feel out of alignment, it's because the breadcrumb was there, and I was like, yeah, but this other shiny object is over here. And I went back over there instead of following what I knew was, aligned and felt good in here. And usually that was because my ego was like, oh yeah, but there's money over there, or there's, blah, blah, blah. We all know that. We all know that story. So what I invite you to do is continue all the things that you described and continue to slow down. The greatest piece of advice I got early on in my journey is slow down to speed up. And I doubt those are new words to anybody in this community, but they continue for me to still be powerful to this day, because I need that reminder. So really let yourself slow down and be present and see those breadcrumbs and follow them. I do an exercise called Soul Fuels versus Soul Sucks. That might be another gift to do this. Like really get clear on what lights you up and what are like the energy vampires in your life, right? The people, places, things, activities. And I do that as an audit every single quarter for myself. So continue to get clear on what lights you up and follow those things, and those breadcrumbs, I promise, are going to lead you. But it will probably take some time. It took years for me. In fact, I'll share this with you. It led me to initially starting a coaching business. And while I love being on this journey with people, I realized, especially after COVID, I was like, I do not want to be sitting behind my computer all day long on Zoom. That is not who I am. That is not what lights me up. And given that impact is my success currency, I need more one-to-many. And then I reminded myself that I am a Second City graduate. I reminded myself that I spent 26 years on stage. I was like, girl, you're missing a big piece of your business, which is getting back on stage. So it's the forever lesson, right? But follow that energy and listen deeply. And I have no doubt you're going to be doing things that light you on fire. And I cannot wait to witness them and support in whatever way that I can.
Oh, thank you so much. This is such a great session. And I tell Scott and Kathy, you're stuck with me. Like, it doesn't matter if I'm in France or whatever.
I did. Truth be told, I had a mini panic attack when I found out Chonda was moving to Paris. I said, does this mean we're going to see you less or not see you?
No.
And she promised. So now in front of everyone, she's promising that will not happen.
I love
Thank you
it
so much.